Greetings, I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to the More of the Subathon. Woohoo! We are at under 2 days now. 2 days and 20 hours, so that was about, 68 hours left. No, 20 hours. No, 68. Yeah. 48 plus 20 is 68. There we go. I can math. I am Asian after all. Yahoo! We're about 18 hours into the subathon, though. It's not bad. Yay. So I'm holding up pretty well. So as a quick refresher, so here's the general schedule for the subathon here. I was recently playing Golden Heart and Final Fantasy VI. Got a later start today than I was planning. Grocery shopping went a little late, so there's that. But that's okay. Tomorrow will be delayed. Got repair guys coming over. Don't know when we'll start. I will try to get to the Stardew Valley thing. That's going to be less gameplay and more of like a special experimental thing I have in mind. Thursday looks like it'll happen as normal. Friday, however, might change up, just so people know. So Friday might be different, just so people know. We'll see how that goes. I have IRL stuff I want to do during my vacation, so that Friday may end up being the day for it. We'll see. But we'll go from there. Likewise, if the repair guys have to come back, obviously that will interfere with things. But, the well-being of my house comes before streaming. I think everyone can understand that. So this part here, Final Fantasy VI, finally getting back to it. It's been a while, like 2 months, 3 months. It's been a bit. Sorry about that. I hope that Terry can make it in. He's been helping me out. But, it's nothing too much. Just mainly going to grind. That's Final Fantasy VI here. We're going to grind. That's about it. I know Dr. Sea Monster is normally my TTS, but for these streams, I do like to have them permanently on display, so there'll be 2 Dr. Sea Monsters if you use the TTS. Aha! Yes. There we go. And obviously, I'm getting a flashbang by the bright white screen. That's okay. So, Final Fantasy VI. So when last we left off, I really was using, was it keyboard or gamepad? I actually don't remember. I think I was using gamepads. Let me switch over to gamepad. Also, this music is, and also, here, hold on, before I do that, actually. Let me go to options. Config. Where's the, Master Vipers? Alright. I need to turn this down. I need to turn this down so much. Okay, that was like very loud. More. Okay, that it is just so loud on my end. I will turn it up for you guys, so you can still hear it, because I know the music in here is very good. But that was so loud. It was. I was not having a fun time. So, yeah. There we go. So I need to turn that down for my own sanity. There we go. Okay, alright, we're good. But let me switch over to controller here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what we were doing, let's see. Yes. So we were on the Veldt, and we are grinding. What are we grinding, you ask? Matricite. So we are grinding our magic levels for our characters, getting them spells, and so on. I'm pretty sure I can safely auto-battle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did pretty well last time. Okay, good. Whoops. That's right, yeah, Sword like banishes one of your characters. I forgot about that. Oh, come on! Kill the sucker already. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, they don't get any XP, but they will level up Matricite. Is it RT? That's not it. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay. So let's take a look at where their magic levels are. So right now he's working on the Topple Pass. What's he at right now? So, okay, he's working on death. KO's the turret. Alright, so he's working on death. He's at 48% for death, which I think it double passes that. Alright. Alright, so he's working on unicorn. Okay, he's started into it. Cool. Oh no, he's starting into siren. Sorry. Okay, so he's working on siren. Locke is working on Kieran. Okay, he's making progress on Kira. And then, okay, Edgar is the one with unicorn. Making some good progress there. Okay. And basically the idea is I just swap around. Once they finish one, I just go to the next one. And we keep going, and then we'll bring in the others and do them next. So Cyan Setzer, Locke, and Edgar are first up. Why I'm doing Setzer, I don't know. I'm just basically gonna give everybody magic. My logic being, the game frequently forces you to play characters, even if you don't normally use them. You will be stuck with them. So, for example, one thing I know from spoilers is I know that at some point I will have to play Celes solo. So, obviously, I want Celes to have all the magic stuff, because that's just going to make it easier for me to play as her when the game forces me to. So, so making everybody stronger is just good for me to avoid the game over. I mean, I like a character doesn't mean I won't make them stronger, basically. Also, I did already get Gal the Black Cat, for anyone wondering, so that is done. Now, as a heads up, because I got a later start, I think we started around like 3. Oh, not enough MP. So, since I start around 3, I will go a little later than planned, so probably, instead of like 8:30, I'll probably end around like 10 or so. Re-raise? The heck? You cannot have... Why do they keep using a thing they don't have enough MP for? That's weird. Okay, but why does Edgar keep doing something that is a 0? Like, what was he doing that's giving 0... That's doing 0 damage? Why does he keep... Okay. Okay. You had the chainsaw. Why aren't you using it? There we go. Yeah, why were they using their more efficient attacks? Like, I don't get it. Is the auto battler stupid? Don't answer that, but probably is. Freaking clankers, right? Anyway. I like the insult of clanker. It's good stuff. Ah, you missed. You missed again. Wow, okay. That's actually kind of cool. There we go. Now you're using the chainsaw. Thank you. Now you're using Fang. Good job. Okay, so you finished that way better. Oh, alright. Looks like he got a status effect I actually have to deal with, though. What cures... Oh, antidote? Antidote. How's everyone's HP? Yes. Wow, Icarus taking no damage. That's pretty impressive. Okay, yeah, everyone's kind of okay. We can go a little bit longer here. Oh, okay, Edgar finally takes damage. Chainsaw! Wow, okay, that was very effective. Let's see, how are they? Okay. So just so I have an idea, so where are they now on the magic? Okay, 56, alright, so that went up. Good. Yeah, see, all these numbers went up. So they are learning the magic from this. That's good. Okay, yeah, see Kira there. Asuna, he's almost got it. Okay, yeah. So everyone's learning the magic stuff from this. So it's not getting XP, but it is leveling up the magic side. So this is a way to essentially keep your level the same, but you get just prepare with magic. It's pretty good. Yeah. Sensor just cannot dodge. Oh well, there we go. He just dodged. Good. Jeez. Awesome. There we go. Hey, one of them learned the spell. Awesome. Keep leveling up the guys. Yeah, so for those wondering, so when does this grinding period end? So the grinding ends when all the characters know all the spells I currently have available. And when I get new mana sight, guess what? I'm gonna do it again. Because this is how I play Final Fantasy. I don't do the, oh, let's rush the plot and so on. No. You grind. You grind. I had several hundred hours the first Final Fantasy. Why? Because I grinded. I grinded so hard. I one-shotted Puff, Garland, and Astros before I even met him. Oh man, it was just crazy. And this auto battle makes it so easy. There we go. Finally got one of the suckers. There we go. Nice, very good. Oh, stole something too. Good. Oh, come on. Why is that guy still? There we go. That got you. Good. Hey, and you're stealing stuff too. Awesome. Oh, 2,000! Okay, I guess that was a critical hit. Wow, okay. Go Cyan. Jeez. Here, I guess I should heal up. Oop. Oh, I feel sorry for this wolf. Oh, look at me, I'm an apex predator. Oh god, is that a knife? Oh no! My one weakness, sharp things! Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh my god, no. Oh, I guess okay. So I have to go up the... Okay, and then I could press... No, not you. Okay, there we go. Because I can just heal for free in here, right? I can heal for free, I think. I think there's like a bed or something in here, right? Or something. Okay. Oh, okay. So, there's a shop. Oh, okay. Actually, wait, I didn't know there was a shop in here. Well, that's actually really helpful. Oh, wow, Remedy's nice. Okay, so Remedy deals 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so I'll probably want to just get remedies then. Cure Zombie and KO. Okay, we'll get some remedies then. Oh, I am still getting money from the fights. Okay. A Hello Neighbor cartoon? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, there's a Hello Neighbor cartoon or something. They're trying to make the whole thing like a franchise or something. And it's like, why? Like, you have a, my understanding was so I remember Hello Neighbor when it came out was like, oh hey, this is a great game. And the game itself came out, and apparently they changed the enemy AI to the point that it was just a glitchy, buggy mess for no reason. Like, apparently the demo or the beta ran better than the final game. And then apparently the sequel was also really bad, and they had something else that was really bad. It was just basically they've had like 3 stinkers of a game or something in a row, I've heard. And so it was just completely lost. People just lost interest in it. But they're really pushing the thing for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, now either I'm going to need more of, because that obviously, since I'm going to use more spells, I'm going to need more of that. I could see this getting important. Okay, HP and MP. I should be using my tents. I don't know why I'm not using tents. I have 64 tents. I should use some. Been watching people play it for a while? Yeah, like I watched Markiplier play it. There we go, free healing. Yahoo! Why spend money at a tavern where I can just get it for free? Screw your local economy. Give me the free stuff. The show is fine? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad the show doesn't suck. So maybe they got something right. Maybe it's one of those where, like, they had this really cool story idea. They had a really cool story idea, but when it came to, like, implementing it as a game, they just couldn't do it right. There are many such cases, you know? Wow, okay. They went easy. I haven't watched any of it. Where is it located? Like, is it on YouTube or something? Guys? Oh, God, a chainsaw! Cool, Setsu learned to spell. Awesome. Oh, you don't know I'm on WCO? I don't know WCO. Okay, yeah, looks like the Discord posting. Okay, good. The auto timer on the bots has calmed down a little bit. Now it's waiting for more lines, and it's waiting a little longer. So good. All right, there. Watch cartoons online. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, a friend of mine likes that one. You kids and your fancy pirate streaming sites. See, in my day, I'd order CDs, the episodes on them. Hell, I'm actually old enough. I have, in fact, ordered fan subs on VHS. I am that old. Mind you, they went away and got replaced with DVDs just a few years, just a couple years later. But I have owned fan subbed VHS tapes. So, the ability to just pull up a pirate site and watch wherever you want. See, in my day, we had to download the BitTorrent. You had to have entire hard drives dedicated to storing your collection. And if you wanted to keep them, you had to get a stack of like 50 CDs to burn. Why is cyan red? What is that? I don't know. Okay, well, he's cured of it now, so, okay, I wonder what that was. Always been a pirate? Oh, I know, Faye. That's why I like looting your booty, huh? All of which while you do, yeah, no, I remember, before Google bought, YouTube. It used to be a great place. I was actually talking the other day with someone how, like, you would have one anime episode would have 3 parts. Some because the max length on a YouTube video was 10 minutes. So you'd have, like, 3 parts, like 10, 10, and 3. Or, some more considered uploaders would try to even it out, so it'd be like 8, 8, 7. Like that, because, an anime episode is like 22, 23 minutes long. So you would need at least 3 videos to have an entire anime up. I remember those days. The best time was when they relaxed the 10-minute limit, but they hadn't cleaned up any of the piracy, so you had like just straight up full anime episodes on there. And you just watched them. It was great. Now, mind you, you do have free anime on YouTube, as legit, as legal, so that's fine too. I don't mind that. There are a lot of decent free movies on YouTube. They have ads, but if you've got an ad blocker, hey, they're basically free. Bleach is good. Bleach is good. Yeah, I know you talked about Naruto girls. It's funny, of the big three shonen-wise, the hottest women for me are One Piece. It's like Nami and Robin, Boa Hancock are hot. Like, oh my god, like Nico Robin. Oh man, I would do insanely nasty things for Nico Robin, let me tell you. But then, number 2, Bleach. Bleach girls are also extremely hot. I mean, Rangiku, Holobell, oh god, the things I would do to Holobell. Oof. Rangiku, Orihime, Rukia, also pretty hot, It's a more petite build, but still very cute. Very, very cute. I did like the fan service of her. Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot. Jeez. Okay, well at least he's dead now. Good. But then number 3 for me was Naruto. Because the Naruto girls are okay, like Hinata's cute. I like Hinata. Tsunade is hot. But they did... Whoa! Hugh Gigas. Okay. Well, let's hope... Okay, now facing the boss. Got it. Okay. Alright, well at least I'm treating Simon, dude. That's good. Oh no. Oops. Okay, well at least he's dead. Wait, he killed himself with his own damage? Alright, that's just silly. Let's use a 10... Wait, what's the sleeping bag there? Stores 1 person. Oh, okay, that's honestly less wasteful anyway, so... There we go. Yoriichi Rukia, oh god, yes. Yoriichi, I forgot Yoriichi, thank you. Soifon, also hot. There's also Yoriichi's brother. There is a very nice full 34 of him. There's some very nice stuff of him having his way with the Bleach female cast. Yeah, but Holobell is wolf. She's got Ogata Megumi's voice too. Ogata Megumi, all best known for Sailor Uranus, who is, of the Sailor Scouts that I would do incredibly terrible things to. Sailor Uranus also ranks very high, let me tell you. Let's see. Giselle. Which one is Giselle? I forgot which one is Giselle. Sorry. Whoa, how'd that gear get so low again? The heck? Dude, I literally just healed you. I must have missed something. Did you finish? Okay. Did I finish Bleach? Oh yeah, I've read all of Bleach. Is Giselle... Wait, is Giselle one of the Bambis? I think I have the normal potions library. Let me use those up first. There it is, yeah, I mean, always use your normal potions before anything else. Man, Setzer sure does like taking a lot of damage. That was a little wasteful. Oh. her. Oh, yes, I do like her. Oh my, yes, so that's right, sorry. My mind blanked for a bit. Yes, she's the one who is all like, who basically would take every other Bambi and just, they'd be eating nothing but duck day in, day out, whether they like it or not. Oof, that was hot. Yeah. Well, Yuri Chica is not exactly coded as the most cis male character around, let's say. I don't know. Yuri Chica always struck me as probably like NB. I'm definitely queer, but probably NB. Now. It is funny how Yuri Chica, it always seems like other queer-coded characters is like beneath him. Eureka Seaman. Well, yeah, I mean, I had your Shinigami compatriots spray theirs on me earlier. That was hot. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, no, Giselle is delightfully twisted. Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I got Halloween coming up, so I might get costumes for the different characters. Maybe. I don't know how many I'll buy, as I am short on funds, but yeah, I'll try to get somebody a costume, probably. So, either Dominic or FF6 probably, so, I don't know. A Giselle costume for FF6 would make a lot of sense. For a Chainsaw Man? Oh, yeah, I was there when that happened. Oh, yeah, the knife girl. Finally Cyan learned the thing, so I can move him on to somebody else. Great. Yeah, no, I remember that. Two-page spread. Yeah, you had like 4 or 5 naked women. And it was like, these are covered, but oh boy, man, that was like as explicit as you could get away with in Shonen Jump, for sure. That was, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely unexpected, for sure. Siren's done too. Oh, whoops, I should have noticed that earlier. That's my bad. Someone was probably screaming at me in the comments like, hey, Siren's done! I'm like, oh, right, okay. Anyway, so your Topple Pass is done. He's mastered, these 4, he hasn't mastered a Freak, but a Freak's equipped somebody, so I guess, modeling would make the most sense. So we'll get going on modeling. Alright. Alright, so he's done with Siren. He's already got Ramo and Teeth Sith. These are taken, so, okay, Shiva is next for you. It's kind of an obvious pick. Were you into Shishomaru when you were younger? Let's see. Attracted to Shishomaru? No. Do I like his character? Yes. I do like Shishomaru's character. Yes. I think Shishomaru is the most interesting character in that series. Because he has a very interesting arc, and I think he has the most growth. Like, Inuyasha basically starts as kind of a brat and ends still a brat. Attracted to it? I don't know. He's a little too mask. But, I mean, I definitely, if you tell me, like, you have the huff for Shishomaru, I'm not gonna question that. I mean, that's pretty related to the sequel date of a rumor. Oh, yeah, that was a little controversial. What I didn't like with the editing on that is, basically, so they make it look like, because of a bad time setting, they make it look like he got Rin pregnant when she was like 12. Because they go from a scene where she is clearly like 12 to her giving birth. And it's like, wait a minute. Does Shishomaru impregnate a 12-year-old? It's kind of creepy, show. And the series creator, Miki Takahashi, is on the record saying she does not find that kind of behavior acceptable. So, like, what the hell? But then they made it clear, that apparently there was a time skip in there that was not obvious, so that, Rin was an adult when she got pregnant and stuff. So it's like, okay. But as you point out, it's like, still, like, Shoshiro Ray's anime staff was assuming 18. Yeah, so it was just badly edited because it went from a scene where she was still a child to a scene where she was adult, and they'd tell you. And the character models, like, because the anime is not the best, let's say, the animation team, not exactly the most expert around, to be generous, they didn't really change her model much. So, like, between the age of 12 and 18, she doesn't really change. Like, even, like, when she comes out of a mom, she still just looks like Rin, her Inuyasha. And it's like, guys, but she's supposed to be older now. You can age her up a little bit. Like, make her a little more womanly. Come on. It's a little creepy on that, I will say. And yes, as you point out, it is like, it's like, yeah, he raised her and then married her. I mean, there's a thing in there, so like in the series Bastard, there's a thing where, the main character, Dark Schneider, like he, raises a young half-elf, like her parents are wiped out. She's an orphan, so he picks her up because if he doesn't, she's starved to death on the street. So he picks her up, teaches her magic, and eventually she becomes his lover. But it's like, that's kind of your adopted daughter, and you're turning her into a lover? But they do lampshade that and say, yeah, that's really creepy. Dark Schneider did it because the dude is just a horn dog. He doesn't care. It is actually treated as a negative reflection of his character that he did that. So it's like, okay. At least you're acknowledging that this isn't, like, shouldn't be normal. Do not adopt children and then, raise them into your spouse. That's not great. Like, we should leave that kind of behavior in the third world where it belongs. That's not cool. Also, I have to think, like, from Shoshimo's perspective, it's like marrying a pet. It's like, Rin was essentially like a pet cat. Almost like, akin to like the horse demon there, or like the riding demon. So it's like, I understand why the writers did it. The writers probably did it because everyone was shipping the two, and they're like, well, this is what everyone wants to see, so we'll just give them that. I'm sure there are some fans of the show who are very happy about Rin Shishomaru. I agree with you, it is questionable. Now, the daughters are hot, I will say. Not the one with the short gray hair, who wore the suit. Oh man. Oh, she was, that's a very nice character design. I will say though, character-wise, I did prefer Inuyasha's daughter to Shishomaru's daughter. I thought Inuyasha's daughter had more personality to her than Shishomaru's kids did. Like they just, Setsuna and Rin just all seem kind of, not Rin, Setsuna and, crap, I can't remember her name now, the one with the short silver hair. I don't know, her personality just seemed kind of bland. It's like they needed more time to cook to figure out, like, who they are and how they behave. Use up this sleeping bag. Get the cyan back up. Sure, like, what sensor are you using for armor? Because, like, he just takes so much damage. Like, does he have armor? Yes, he has armor. He has a reflect ring and a white tip, too. Like, yeah, he's got reflect. His defenses are boosted. Like, why does he keep taking so much terrible damage. Okay, literally all alternatives are worse. Okay, I mean... Oh, let's see, alright, physical attack. A black belt. Okay. Defense plus 6. So, at the cost of magic defense, I can boost his physical defense, but like only 1. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess he's just not built very well. I don't know. Haven't seen Yashihime at all. The showroom was a fave. Yeah, I understand. I can tell you this, you're not missing much. I watched all of Yashihime. It's pretty forgettable. The character design of his daughter, with the short silver hair, is pretty hot. You would like her suit arrangement. It's weird though because like she's very clearly, you know, butch lesbian coded, but she ends up with male love interests, so it's like, alright, I guess. Program 57? What? Yeah, it does suck when you have like a favorite character and then, you know, they make a sequel and then they just butcher it. I mean, we have that happening all the time with a lot of classic franchises. Oh boy. Well, childhood was staying up this tier by Ezra or Naraku. Ah, yes. Yeah, dude. That poor buddy. Slice down. Stay up just to hear my Ezra. Yeah, I get that. Now, it's funny to me how Inuyasha is considered like a classic series now. It's like, wow. Because I remember when Inuyasha was announced as Rumiko Takahashi's new series. It's like, hey, from the person who brought you Urusei Yatsura and Ranma, check out Inuyasha. It's Rumiko Takahashi attempting to do shonen. And I remember like, oh, okay, we'll give this a try. And it was okay. Like, we could all see, you know, we could all see what she was doing. You know, we said like, okay, you know, the priest over there, what was his name? Moroku? Yeah, Moroku. Okay, Moroku's just a Taramaboshi. You know, Koga is just, Ryoga from Ranma. Etc., etc. So, like, we're all just like, okay, yeah, she's taking all of these standard, you know, Inuyasha's literally just Ranma. And, you know, Kagome is, why can't I remember the girl from, Akane? There we go. I mean, Kagome and Inuyasha are just Ranma and Akane. I mean, it's very, very obvious. She always writes that pair. Attire has been the only exception to that, actually, interestingly. Ooh, oh no! Oh no! I'm surrounded! Whatever will I do? Oh! Maybe I'll just kill you all. Ha ha ha! Fools! I'm surprised the bad guys are programmed to run when they see me start like just one-shotting their friends. It's like, you know, you would think like, you know, if Edgar pulls out a chainsaw and one-shots your buddy with a chainsaw, you're gonna run. But you're not gonna stand there and let him do that to you. You're gonna run away because you don't want to be next. No one wants to be the next recipient on the chainsaw show. It's not how people work. Digimon, yeah. I watched the first 3 seasons and a chunk of the 4th. I tried watching Sabers. I just couldn't get into Sabers. It was just too different and weird. Could not get into Sabers. I have watched, I haven't watched, the last movie for the original cast. But I did watch All Try. Did watch Last Wish there, which wrapped up that, thing. I did watch the reboot, Digimon Semicolon. Not very good, unfortunately. The guy who wrote it was a Dragon Ball writer, and it showed. Instead of, Reptier was great. Yeah, season 4 there. Yeah, that was bad. I like 3. 3 is my favorite. Tamers is the best that Digimon's been, in my opinion. That one really took the concept and pushed it, and was very, the fact that you had Serial Experiments Lane, the writer for that, doing Digimon. That was so good. I remember commercials for Beast Wars stores. I remember Beast Wars. I watched Beast Wars. Beast Wars was good. Beast Machine sucked, but Beast Wars was good. I was not a fan. Wasn't really a fan of Beast Machine. Is I understood what they were going for, but I don't know. I feel like they lost the plot. The pacing was bad. The robot designs were bad. Character designs were very ugly. They really screwed up Optimus Prime. Trying to turn him into this passive sage who just doesn't do anything. And that was really bad. He didn't lead. You know, the whole tech versus nature thing kind of falls apart because they're robots. Why are they anti-tech when you're robots? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Would have been machines, let's see. I see Frontier earlier. I only saw a few of the Try movies. It would have been Machines because 98, yeah. Beast Wars was good though. Beast Wars is really solid. Definitely like that. Obviously, my childhood was the G1 Transformers. I watched that when it first aired. Okay, so you're still working on Fyra, okay? Alright, you're still working on a few. Oh, you're done with Purity. Okay. Whoops. Alright, good thing I checked. I don't want to waste time. Okay, you already have, Toggle Pass. Alright, so I guess Phantom is next for you. Alright. How are you doing? Okay, you're still working on Unicorn. Alright. The one Cartoon Network Twitch was showing. Oh, okay. Now you might look out. There are some classic, there are some YouTube live streams where they'll show old episodes. I remember Transformers Animated got streamed live for a bit there. Transformers Animated was good. If you like Transformers. I really liked Transformers Animated. I wish they got another season, but they wanted to move on with the toy line. But Transformers Animated was a very, very fun time. Hi, I have a chainsaw. Good steal, I think? Hey. Oh, he's just there. Well, that was easy. Man, G do this one shot so much stuff. It's great. So you have Transformers, yeah. Yeah, for a brief time, they had G1 Transformers on at 7 a.m. before I had to go to school, so I was able to watch like an episode before I had to go to school. That was nice. It didn't last long though. I do again, those were repeats. But that was just me watching stuff I'd already seen. And of course, I own the whole series on DVD. I have the remastered, retouched ones. Do you watch the? I tried. I tried to watch Armada. I tried to watch the Unicron trilogy. Yeah, I tried. Man, that writing was bad. That was real bad. I just couldn't get into it. Animation was fine, but the writing and stuff were just, it was really a hard slog. I couldn't get through Armada. I tried Energon and Cybertron. I watched a few episodes here and there. It just never gripped me. The pacing was the biggest problem. Because you could tell it was Japanese because the pacing was extremely slow. If you watch, like the original G1 versus like the Japanese only follow-up seasons, the pacing is just all wrong. And so like I can't watch the Japanese only G1 seasons. They're just so not good. Like they're so slow, everything's disjointed. It's just paced really awfully. Like the American, whoa, okay, I need to help Edgar, he's gonna die. That's bad. Okay, at least he got his revenge. Okay. Oh, Aspenosmos, alright. Let me heal some of these guys up. Okay. Okay, how are you doing? Alright, so you got 2 of them. You got 2 down. Okay, here, still working on some. Still working on Cure. Still working on Fyra. Okay. Somehow miss Starscream's always good. I don't think there's ever been a bad Starscream in continuity. I still miss the 2001 series. What was 2001? Oh wait, no, I know what 2001 was. That's right. 2001 was car robots. I remember that. Yeah, Transformers Robot in Disguise. Yes, I remember that one. I think it was, yeah, Robots in Disguise. Yep. So the original name for that was Car Robots. That's the one that has Optimus as a fire truck. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, they actually, I remember the reason I believe they had to change an episode because of 9/11. They had to change an episode where Megatron blows up skyscrapers. It was like, Megatron is doing Al Qaeda. Right, we need to like not have that in our children's show. Yeah, like maybe we shouldn't have our villain blowing up skyscrapers in front of children right now. That's kind of a sensitive issue. Yeah, well we like Megatron's evil. We do not want him to be compared to Bin Laden. That's a little much. So, a little bit of brand damage there. So, yeah, they dropped that episode. Okay, cool. Global Highs. Oh, no. No. Well, I mean, depending on which origin story you go with the Decepticons, yeah, you could actually compare them to fair on that. They're not particularly religious. I mean, it depends what version of Decepticons you go with. So a lot of modern... Hey, finally out of potions? Well, no, I mean, I have high potions. I've just been... See, those are the potions that I've been stealing. Hey, we got... No, Terry. Wait, first night chat? Wait, how are you? Oh, that's right, you got a new account. That's right. This is your first time chatting with the new account. Yeah, so like, so some versions, so like in G1, Megatron, so the Decepticons the Constructicons built Megatron to act as like their big warrior. So that basically it was, in G1, you had home goods, that was the Autobots, and you had the military, which was Decepticons. So in that case, the Decepticons were essentially the military-industrial complex, created by the Quintessons. And so when the Quintessons were left, the Decepticons were like, hey, we're good at war. Let's take over everything. So the Decepticons' mandate was they basically were continuing the Quintesson mandate of go out and conquer. So they were a military force that was going to set out to conquer everybody. And Megatron was created to be the ultimate boss, the greatest weapon in the universe, and to basically conquer everything. And the Autobots, being home goods, were designed with empathy routines, because they were designed to be take care of the elderly and take care of people. And so they cared about lives, unlike the Decepticons, who were programmed to kill. And that was the dynamic between the Decepticons and Autobots then. So you had home care and the domestic caring about the domestic versus global conquest. Reverse not bad first time, but yeah, later versions, Megatron is rejecting the rigid caste system, that he was fighting corruption. So that the newer versions had the Primes as they fell out of favor. You have the classic Primes who were good guys, and then the later Primes, so in the Transformers, one is Nova Prime, and some other ones, Sentinel Prime or whatnot, are corrupt. They basically, the Primes have ceased being good, and they've gotten mired in politics. So now the system is corrupt, and Megatron's we're gonna undo it. But then he goes too far. And basically Megatron becomes too extreme, too much of an extremist. And he just starts wiping things out and crossing lines he shouldn't cross, and becoming essentially what he sought to destroy in the process. He goes too far, and Optimus has to stop him from doing that. But they start out on the same side because they both recognize the system is corrupt. So Megatron is kind of this is what happens when you just go into the abyss and you don't come back out. If you're essentially, Megatron, personality-wise, is too weak to actually hold on to his principles. He loses his principles as he enacts violence, and that's what forces Optimus Prime, who is stronger, who has his principles despite waging war. That's what forces Optimus Prime to stand in his way. That's what happens when you use primes until the numbers get too large. Exactly. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that contrast there. Both, Optimus and Megatron were friends who started at the same place, but Megatron gave in to hate and anger, and Optimus did not, and that's why they came to blows. I like that. Now, because it is a good warning to the rest of us. Don't allow anger to ruin you. Don't allow hate to dictate who and what you are. Won't end well. Yeah, so there are versions of Megatron that are very interesting. Like the one in the IDW comics, where he actually he befriends Bumblebee, and then Bumblebee is killed by Shockwave, and Megatron realizes, oh crap, I was wrong all along. And so he goes back to being an Autobot. And it's nope, this is over. I say it's over. This is too much. I've realized that I am wrong. Well, for the strong make better rulers, not hate. Right. Having dad like Peter Griffin, at least he became the leader of the Decepticons. That would be funny. So the Terry, yes. So you have it to do a little bit. So what I'm doing right now, you might be able to guess it. So I'm on the Veldt. So Gao has Black Cat. That's done. So what I'm doing right now is because I got all that magicite from going to the capital. So I am now grinding, and I'm leveling up the magicite for everybody. So I've got these 4 characters for right now. We're going through. I'm gonna give them all of the magic. Let me double check. So here I can show you how I've been doing. So right now I've got Cyan. I've got a good chunk of them. He's got a few left. Right now I'm waiting for him to finish learning Fyra. Then I got Setzer here. He's got a few. Waiting on him for Cure. Lock here. I'm waiting on these 3.
Exclaims! Cootie! Magnetor Professor!
Magneto or Professor X? I depends which version. like, the problem with Magneto is, at least early Magneto, is he jumps too fast straight to kill them all, which is no good. He was ready to nuke the planet. There are versions of Magneto who are, like, way too quick to replicate genocide. And it's like, dude, genocide is bad. Like, please remember that you believe genocide is bad. But there are other versions of Magneto, like the one from X-Men 97, the new series, where he's like, before, I would just kill you all. But my friend died and told me to make a better person of myself. And so I'm going to try to be better. I'm not just going to kill you. If you do it again, I will. But I'm not going to kill you this time. And don't you dare force me to do that. So, and then I like that. I click with that. A man who's trying to be better, trying not to give in to hate. Because that's the thing with Magneto, right? Is he, again, like Megatron. Magneto struggles with his inner anger. Because of his past trauma, Holocaust survivor. Because of that, he gets very angry when things remind him of it. And so that can make him lash out and act irrationally in response. And so sometimes he's too quick to jump to violence instead of, working things out. And so, and that's a criticism Professor X rightly has of him. Sometimes he jumps to violence too quickly. And that is that razor's edge. But that's why he's kind of an anti-hero. Because he has to learn to control and guide the emotions and not to allow the intrusive thoughts to win. That version of Magneto was a slot. Oh, yeah, no, that's fair too. Malcolm X versus MLK. You always have to go with Malcolm. Yeah, I like Malcolm X more. I will always be fascinated by how Malcolm X was pen pals with George Lincoln Rockwell. Who, if you know George Lincoln Rockwell, he was the literal leader of the American Nazi Party. Like, this is a guy who, like actual Nazi, actual bad dude. But him and Malcolm X were pen pals, apparently. Like, they got along. I still follows the mind. As like, huh? But okay, sure. I mean, they had their disagreements, but they communicated. It was absolutely fascinating. So the fact that Malcolm X was able to do that, I consider that a very strong positive to him. Now, likewise, I also like Malcolm X. He got along very well. There are other figures too, like Barry Goldwater. Malcolm X and Barry Goldwater stood on the same side of a lot of issues. I think one line that the both of them really liked was the government that can give you anything has the power to take it all away. That was a sentiment both of them shared, both of them defended actively in their debates and arguments. Both of them shared a fear of a government that would come in and deny people what was theirs and what they earned. It was very much about self-sufficiency, keeping what you earn, earning what you have and keeping what you earn. Malcolm X did not want. He was very rightfully so afraid of third parties coming in and just taking what you have made, because he'd seen it happen. That was part of Jim Crow. A good chunk of Jim Crow was people jealous of other people's success, saying, "Hey, you got to give me that." That was Jim Crow. You had black sharecroppers trying to get ahead, and so you had others like, "Hey, you're black, you can't be better than me. I'm going to take that from you." That was what Jim Crow was about. And Malcolm X didn't like that, rightly so. In that sense, Malcolm X was very similar to Frederick Douglass. Anyway, sorry, that's starting to get me a little political, but I don't think anything I just said is at all controversial. I think me saying, "Hey, Malcolm X is pretty cool." Oh no, hot take. Malcolm X wasn't a bad guy. What? Oh no. Yeah, Martin Luther King was, I don't know, had some issues. but that might be getting too spicy for Twitch. Put it that way. Okay. So he's done with modeling. All right. Well, I guess I'll do with Bismarck then. All right. You get to learn Bismarck now. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, you're done with Shiva? Yep. Okay. Alright, well, I guess you get to learn Kieran. Cool. Alright, okay. He's still learning Phantom. Remember why you said the N-word on the... Oh, yeah. No, I like that one. Okay, so the Boondocks MLK episode is one of my favorites. I really love that one. Is that was a very effective use of Martin Luther King, to communicate a point. That's only my boss. So my boss is she's African American. So and she studies a lot of the culture and stuff like that. Because she's half. She's mixed like me. So she chooses to be part of Black culture by choice. And so she tells me about it. You know, kind of the same way I'm mixed, but I choose to be predominantly Asian by choice. You know. Yeah. Well, I'm not ashamed of my Irish and Scottish side. I just also like my Chinese side, you know. Being Chinese is cool. Let's say with her, she's not ashamed of her white side. She just, you know, she likes her African American side. So that's neat. Yeah, exactly. Yes, he would, yes, the author of Boondocks strongly opposes the idea of, like, you know, that being black is the same as being a thug. He doesn't like that. He doesn't, and that's one of the things he criticizes black entertainment television for, is that this idea of, you know, promoting this image to young black men that, you know, they have to be gangster, they have to be street, they have to act like idiots and morons who kill one another, for the sake of it. You know, that's the image perpetuated by a lot of media. And the Boondocks author hates that, and so does she. And that's what the MLK thing episode is about. It's about him using him as a mouthpiece to react against, like, what have you all devolved into? Like, when I was alive, I was trying to lead you to something. Yeah, Aaron, there you go, thank you. I was trying to lead you to something better. I wanted African Americans to stand equal with others and able to hold their own and not need any kind of special favor or treatment to just exist and live and thrive. And all you've done is segregate yourselves, and you've done it by being idiots. And what the hell is wrong with you? And that is a very, very fair criticism. A lot of issues with race relations. That is really on point there. Also, she and I both agree that Uncle Ruckus is hilarious. What problem we like in the Boondocks is she and I both know you can't quote the Boondocks when you're at work. Because, you know, you never know who's listening in, and you just can't quote the Boondocks at work. It just doesn't work. Yeah, she's really cool, but she does the thing is, she is, like, her politics are fascinating, because she and I have reached many of the same conclusions, but we've reached those conclusions from very different philosophical backgrounds. So, like, you know, you had very religious. Okay, well, I mean, he was a pastor, so I would assume a reverend would be religious. I just, you know, yeah. Malcolm X was religious too. I mean, he was Muslim. Okay, so I mean, he also had a religious bent to him. Oops. Okay, ads are gonna start soon. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause here. Be right back. They'll run ads. And I'll be right back. All right. See you in a sec.
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hey, Dominic.
How are you?
Hi, Dom. Welcome.
Hey Dom, how's it going?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Sorry, guys. Dominic is, you know, a friend of ours.
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hello, Dominic. Hello. How you doing?
This was made by one of the other staff members in the back, Dominic Bytes. You should check them out. You should hire them on your next session over here at Momo Maid Cafe.
Hi there. Hi, Dominic. Hi.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in. Mwah.
Yo, Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
Dom! Hang on there!
Dominic Bytes, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, but it's just my programming doing its job.
Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
It's almost as if you're trying to impress me with your endurance.